Let's hear it, guys. Come on, let me hear those horns.
All right.
Do you love this flag? Do you love this flag? Let me hear it.
Pud might be over there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I love your dog.
I really don't want this microphone.
Yeah, you do, Chris. Go on,
please.
Okay, we can take it away.
Please.
All right, there you go. Chris is a little bit camera shy, but that's okay. Most people are camera shy, right? All of us are. That's good. There you go, Jerry. Jerry, you want to just film it from here? Yeah. All right, right in, Dr. Shiva4Senate. How are you? It's time for working people to make the right decisions. We got to move away from these scumbag politicians. They do not serve us. Republicans and Democrats. By the way, we won the Republican primary. They cheated it. They flipped the switch on the voting machines. If you don't know, they have the capability to multiply votes. I don't know if you know it. If you get 100 votes, I get 100 votes. Well, they can take your votes, multiply by 3, and they can have my votes. That's what they can do. That's what they do when one of us comes from below. They cut their votes. They do not campaign. These guys do not have to campaign. That's why it's important we write in Shiva4Senate. Write in Shiva4Senate. By or now, November 3rd. Remember, these guys cheat. All of us work for a living. Chris has been working since he was 12 years old. Right, Chris? Delivering mail, boss and drain, working hard. All of us work hard. Jerry there works hard. Karina works hard. Everyone here works hard. Sandy works hard. Michelle works hard. These people do not work. They're lawyers. What do lawyers do? They create problems. They take our money. Lawyers. How many of you want another lawyer? Joe Kennedy, luckily got thrown out. Right? Markey's there, and then we have another guy called Cock. That's his name. Sorry. That's what he chose his name to be. No more lawyers. No more lawyers. Write in Dr. Shiva. That's right. No more lawyers. No more lawyers. Lawyers make money by creating problems. Think about that. The longer the problem, the longer the divorce, the longer the dispute, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. More money, more money. You solve a problem? Chris, you got to solve a problem fast, right? They don't pay you your invoice if you don't fix that drain, right? He still fixes it. Working people have working class ethics. They don't have any ethics. These people have no ethics. Longer the problem, more money for them. So lawyers, what do lawyers do? What do lawyers do? They take your money, they create problems, they come up with fake solutions, and they sell you out. Working people like us, we care about our own. That's why it's time you write in Shiva4Senate. Write in Dr. Shiva4Senate on those ballots. That's very easy. Dr. Shiva. S-H-I, V as in victory, as in you got to make sure you write in. Write in Dr. Shiva4Senate. It's really easy. No more politicians. No more lawyers. If you vote for these lawyers, what do you get? You get our senior citizens dying alone, right? You get kids not being able to play in school anymore. You get forced vaccinations, right? That's what we get. We get forced vaccinations, and we get fraudulent elections. That's right. Write in Shiva4Senate. You got to write in Shiva4Senate. This is the time. Our seniors should not be dying alone. Our seniors should not be dying alone. We have businesses shutting down. 1 out of 5 restaurants are shutting down right now. And all of this brought to you by lawyers. Lawyer politicians who do not have to solve problems. Lawyers do not have to solve problems. Working people like us, we have to solve problems. That's right. They force us to wear all sorts of things. They lock us down. Our children are no longer playing in school. It's ridiculous. A kid's got to see another math teacher. How scary is that for a young 5-year-old kid to walk into schools and see masked teachers? Think about that. And by the way, all the people who died in this COVID, 98.2%, 98.2 had pre-existing conditions. The average age of someone who died was 82.5. 82.5. The average life expectancy in Massachusetts is 80 years old. 80. So it seems like it's better to get COVID, Chris. You live 2 years longer. That's what it seems like to me.
I have a couple of conditions going on.
Yeah, you got a couple of conditions. We got to take care of that, right? But By the way, if you distribute 1,000 cards, you lose a pound, you gain half a pound in muscle. Just to let you know.
Look at
All
me.
right. But you know the most important thing, build community, boost immunity. That's what you got to do. When you're happy, you're friends, you stay healthy. That's right. Build community, boost immunity. This is a mask-free zone right here. That's what this is. No forced vaccinations. No forced vaccinations. No more lockdowns, right? No more locking down our businesses, right? Agreed?
That's correct.
No more fraudulent elections. But if you want lockdowns, if you want forced vaccinations, vote for one of the Republican idiots or one of the Democrat idiots. But if you want to solve problems, you got to vote for the MIT guy, working class guy like Chris here and me. Bottoms up. Write in Dr. Shiva4Senate. You write us in. When you get that ballot, write us in. Do not vote for the scumbags. It's time to stop voting. It's time to start writing in Shiva4Senate. Write in Shiva4Senate. That's all you got to do. Write us in. Take your sword, which is that pen. The pen is mightier than the sword. And write in Shiva4Senate. You got it, Jerry?
Got it.
All right. And by the way, we're here at Adams Village, right in front of the famous Erie Pub with the famous Boston Drain Company run by Chris Fall. If you have a drain problem, you got to call Chris, okay? Because he will fix it for you. He's not a lawyer. Lawyers will shove stuff down the drain. They'll cause problems. Remember that. I've heard that lawyers cause most of the drain problems. Is that true? Most drain problems in Boston are caused by lawyers. Why? Because they make money when there's a problem. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. If you vote for Markey, if you vote for the Republican idiot who was set up by Charlie Baker, I got to say you're setting yourself up for failure. You got to write in Dr. Shiva4Senate. This is the time. Right here, right here. Working class guy like all of us. That's what you got to realize. Do not vote for another lawyer scumbag. Do not do it. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Chris will tell you, 9 out of 10 drains that are clogged in Boston were done by a lawyer. That's right. Lawyers have been throw down a lot of stuff down those drains. Right, Chris?
Absolutely.
They're the guys on an airplane. They're the ones throwing stuff down the drain. When they say do not throw stuff in the drain, the lawyers are doing it. All right. So here we are at Adams Village. Look at all these people that showed up. You will not find Markey out here. You won't find the other idiot out there. Okay? You won't find Charlie Baker out here because they don't need to campaign. Because they just flip the switch. They get whatever vote numbers they want. Shiva4Senate. Hey, we have cards here, right? Where are the cards? Right there. Open up that card thing, somebody. Hand out cards. Karina, use your key to open it up. Yep. We give you cards. Yeah. There we go. We got cards, we got lawn signs, we got t-shirts. Come and get them. You got to vote. Write in Shiva4Senate. Yeah, write us in. Write in Dr. Shiva4Senate. It's time that you had someone who solves problems. It's time that we had one of our own. All right. This is a great corner. Why are we leaving this? This is a great place.
I don't think we're leaving.
This is the best corner in the city. It is a mask-free zone also. It's a liberated zone. This is, what?
No, go ahead, keep going.
This is the center of the great people of Boston, of the great working people of Boston. This is a liberated zone. It's a mask-free zone. We do serve vitamin D3 though. We have a lot of vitamin D3. Boost your immune system, build community. There you go. By the way, all of us have about 380 trillion viruses in us. We're all infected germ factories. Remember that. We're all walking germ factories. The way you want to solve public health is boost your immunity. Get that vitamin D. Get vitamin D3. Load up on it right now. Get vitamin C. Get vitamin A. And get your zinc. But you wear those masks too long, you're going to infect yourself. 17 times more chance, 11 to 17 times more chance of getting more infections. And all of this is brought to you by a little guy called Fauci, who serves Big Pharma. Remember that. Fauci serves Big Pharma. How are you doing? Make sure you write us in for U.S. Senate. Have you voted yet? Good. Don't vote for anyone else. Write us in. Because they'll cheat if you vote. Okay, give them some. That's right. All right. There we go. That's right. This is a liberated mask-free zone.
This one feels gone.
You want to let Chris hand her something when we start? Yeah. No, just give her a few. All right, here we are at Adams Village. What should we talk about now?
Corruption.
Next topic. What?
Voter election fraud.
Yeah, let's talk about election fraud. How many of you know that in the recent election, in the primary race, there were more votes, listen to this, more votes than voters. Did you know that? That only is supposed to occur in banana Republicans in third world countries, right? Well, it occurred here. We won the election, and then we found out that there's more votes than voters. More votes than voters. 4,114 more votes than voters in Boston in the primary election. We were headed for a landslide victory, so now we're running a write-in campaign because all the write-in votes get counted by hand.
Get stuck. The coffee's in the van.
Coffee's where?
My wife, wait for her coffee.
Oh, coffee and beer?
She's the one who told me about you.
All right, awesome. Tell her I said hello.
She's playing, but she's giving the thumb up.
All right, awesome.
Oh, there it is. Show the thumb again.
Show the thumb. Awesome.
Beautiful.
All right.
I'll get you.
Remember, where were we? Election fraud. So Boston had 4,114 more votes than voters. So think about that. 4,114 more votes than voters. How do you get that? Well, the way you get that is if you have election fraud, because on those machines, you can flip a switch and you can multiply others' votes, and you can multiply or lower other people's votes. This is called election fraud, and unfortunately it takes an MIT guy with 4 degrees who's been programming to expose this. And all these people know about it. How's it going? I'm running for U.S. Senate.
Same with my wife, and now she's
Did you write it in? Awesome. All right, everyone, it's time to wake up. Stop voting for fools because they just steal our money. They don't solve problems or lawyers. Everyone here who's around here, we all work for a living. Over the last 40 years, the income of all of us, working people, has gone down. If you make $50,000, you should be making about 120 grand. And what we've seen is 70 grand difference has gone up. They've stolen money from us. We have had socialism. We've had redistribution of wealth upwards, $50 trillion. And that's what's happened since 1971. Since 1971, all of these lawyer scumbags have stolen our money. That's what's happened. And working people, we work harder and harder and harder and less and less and less. And by the way, the Democrats have done nothing for this. They claim that they're the party of working people, but they're not. That's right. Chris, you know that, right? Chris was a former Democrat. He walked away. We wanted to make sure he didn't go Republican. Remember, Trump was not a Republican. Trump was making fun of Republicans. Trump is Trump. Trump is bottoms up. We're bottoms up. So don't vote Republican or Democrat. Vote for the person. Write in Dr. Shiva4Senate. Take your pen. The pen is mightier than the sword. And write in Dr. Shiva4Senate. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Be well. Be the light. Fight. We got to fight. We got to organize bottoms up. When you write in, you're basically saying we've had enough of them. Good to see you. Chris is the mayor of this region. Chris is the mayor of Adams Village. We're happy to have the mayor. It's not Marty Walsh. It's Chris Fall.
No, but he does live 4 streets up on the left.
Who? Marty? Really?
Left at the lights, he's
We got to go talk to him. He called me a white supremacist. Did you know that? He did. The Boston Free Speech Rally, there's 40 of us. So we came, by the way, we actually just sued Marty a couple of days ago. We sent him, we did.
Hey, Marty, you let us down, buddy. You let us down.
Yeah, Marty said I was a white supremacist. I can't laugh at this. There's 40 of us who showed at the Boston Free Speech Rally, and Marty got 40,000 people to show up because he was running against a black guy that year, 2 years ago. So he needed the black vote, so I ended up becoming the white supremacist.
All you have to do is bully Marty.
Oh,
All you
really?
have to do is say, listen, I want a free piece of property for my non-violence, blah, blah.
And he'll do
And
it?
if you don't, I'm going to call you a racist. He came.
Okay, so that's what happened. Marty came. Marty caved in. Maybe we should go talk to him. We did serve him. We did serve him a...
The neighbors would kill you on a Sunday.
what did we serve him? Yeah. Anyway, we had to, unfortunately, I sent Marty Walsh a letter saying, hey Marty, let's meet, let's talk about this. That was 2 years ago. I don't really want to sue you. He didn't listen. He caved in to the racist calling. I was called a racist, a white supremacist, and a KKK member. That's what I was called. I was called a KKK member by Marty Walsh. What?
I'm called a racist every day.
Right, that's right. Well, there is real racism. The racism used to split black and white people. Exactly. They split black and white. They tell black people white people are racist. They tell white people that black people want to burn down stuff. That's the real racism. That's right. Write us in. We got to go beyond black and white. We're all working people unite. Beyond black and white, working people unite. Beyond black and white, working people unite. Time for truth, freedom, and help. Stop voting for scumbags. Stop voting for Republican and Democrat fools. That's right. Write in. It's time to write in. Write in. This is the way you really vote. You write in. Time to write in. Because they got to count the votes. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Let me get some shots here, people. All right. There we go. There's Chris. We're on here in Adams Village. Right here, Chris is the mayor of Adams Village. We have anointed Chris the mayor. He's just been recently elected. Oh, there we are. All the people who voted for Chris. There we go. Chris has been voted the mayor of Adams. There we go. We have a new mayor. Well, that's how they do elections, right? So we'll run our own election. If they can do elections like that, we can do elections.
And open your wall, and I'm going to drain it.
Right. There we go. Well, how many people know we have the mayor of Adams Village right here? We just got his endorsement. We just got the endorsement of Chris Fall. We just got the endorsement. Thank you so much. Shiva4Senate has just gotten the endorsement of Chris Fall. He is the mayor of Adams Village. Did you know that? He was at what?
I know.
No, my name is Dr. Shiva4Senate. I'm running for U.S. Senate. Write me in. All right? Write in. Do not write in the Republican idiot or the Markey idiot. Both of them work up for the establishment. We won the primary election, by the way. You guys want a card? I got one. Good. Excellent. What's that? All right. It's time we all woke up and we all united as Americans. That's what we need to do, right? Beyond black and white, beyond left and right. Do not vote for a Republican or Democrat lawyer. If their resume says they're a lawyer, you know you're going to get more problems, right? If their resume says they're a lawyer, you know you're going to get problems. Lawyers make money by creating problems. Lawyers make money by creating problems. Lawyers make money by creating problems. That's right. Excellent. Yeah. There we go. There we go. That's another convert. Yes. Woo! There we go. All right. There we go. Give him a card. Give him a card. How's it going?
Thank you. Write us in. Write in Shiva4Senate.
Thank you. Thank you for your service. We have a veteran here. Thank you, sir.
Part of my Navy.
Yeah.
Best part.
You got that right.
Best part.
He's the mayor of, we're here with the mayor of Adams Village. The newly elected mayor of Adams Village we're so happy here. He has more power than Marty Walsh, I'll tell you that, this guy. Because he has the people behind him. That's right. Politicians watch which way the wind blows. We don't do that. Working people don't. We got to solve problems. Politicians create problems. Remember, why? Because 90% of them are lawyers. How do lawyers make money? The longer the divorce goes on, the longer the dispute, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So why do you expect a lawyer to solve a problem? Right? Why do you expect a lawyer to solve a problem? This is called...
He's what we need. Trust me.
Yeah.
Look him up.
I agree. I already have.
All right, excellent.
Anyone who names his website Cock for Senate, something's wrong with that guy. I'm sorry. That's dangerous. That sounds really bad. I don't like that. I wouldn't want kids around this guy. Why would you want kids around a guy who named his website Cock for Senate? I would not support anything like that. Karina, would you? No. How many people would support a guy who names his website Cock for Senate? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know, we want to stop this child, the child trafficking. We got to stop
The
that.
only guy who ever beat Mike Tyson, Kevin McBride. There he is.
All right, Kevin. That's Kevin McBride, the only guy who beat Mike Tyson. Awesome. This is a place of heroes, Adams Village. This is the place of the working people. People who work hard, have grit and muscle and fight. And that's what this campaign is about. And we're very proud to have Chris Wall, the mayor of Adams Village, right here. Formerly the head of Boston Drain. He's given himself up for public service. What's that? Oh, there is? Adams Village, we said. Well, we've had a coup.
But he's voting for you, that's all.
All right, we've had a coup. We have a new mayor. A coup. That's what occurs. That's what just took place. Where's Marty Walsh? I hope he'll be joining us. Why did Marty call me a white supremacist? Why would he do that? Why would he do that? I have no idea.
Maybe he had his blinders
That's what
on.
he did. Marty Walsh called me a white supremacist because I came to the Boston Free Speech rally in August of 2017. And he said I was a member of the KKK. Well, this is what's going on in this country. It doesn't matter what you are. You can be called a racist and a white supremacist, right? And these people are the ones who divide black and white people. When all of us want the same thing. We all want the same thing. We want truth, we want freedom, and we want health for our families. These people want power, profit, and control. That's what they want. They want power, profit, and control. They need racism. They use racism as a weapon to divide us. That's what they do. They need racism. Black and white unite, beyond, working people unite. Hey, aren't we supposed to be at another place? Our schedule has changed. We have now taken over Adams Village with the newly appointed mayor. He's a very, very shy guy. If you remember the Wizard of Oz, the lion. Everyone remember Wizard of Oz, the lion? Big heart, very shy.
Absolutely.
That's Chris Wall.
That's Chris Wall.
That's Chris Wall right there.
It's fall. It's fall.
Paul, wait, where are you going? You can't go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You can testify to that, right? You saw him sit there.
All right. Chris, the mayor of Adams Village has got to leave shortly. Do you have any final words? Who is it? Marty?
No, God, no, he's high.
Who's got that Suburban? That's a nice car. All right. All right, anyway, you got to write in Dr. Shiva for Senate. Write in Dr. Shiva for Senate. Get your ballot. Hopefully it's a ballot that you ordered, because there's a lot of ballots going out that people didn't order. But if you did, write in Dr. Shiva for Senate. Do not write in any of these politicians. For U.S. Senate, write in Shiva for Senate. It's time that you had one of us. We won the primary election on a landslide. They cheated it from us, but we don't run away. We're here, and we'll continue to build a movement for truth, freedom, and health. That's what this is about. Write in Shiva for Senate. All right. Are we headed out? Chris, are we done? All right, we got to go. The mayor is leaving. The mayor is right here. Mayor Chris.
Is that really him?
Who is it?
Is that really him?
Hey, it's Donald Trump. Oh, is Trump or Biden? Oh, it's Biden. There's Biden. There's Sleepy Joe. Joe, how you doing?
Hey!
Joe, how's Hunter? Joe, how's Hunter?
I'm not going to answer that until after you vote.
What's that?
I'm not going to tell you until after you vote. Come on.
All right, it's time that people come on over. We know you've been bamboozled by Biden, but we don't hold it against you. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You didn't have many choices.
Come on.
What's that?
He doesn't even know his own name. He doesn't even know his own name. Come on.
So let's go to Mattapan quickly. Okay. All right, next stop is Mattapan. Next stop is Mattapan. Mattapan Square. Yeah. We'll be there. We'll be at Mattapan Square. Anyway, we want to thank Marty Walsh, who we thought was going to show up here to get served, because we did serve his legal notice to him. We thought Marty would come get here, but we did have the eminence himself, Chris Fall, the famous Chris Fall, the mayor. He is the mayor of Adams Village. That's what we're going to be tweeting out. All right, Chris, thank you. And everyone, if you have a drain problem, you got to call Boston Drain. Thank you, everyone. Be well.